What I hear in that is remembering who you are, remembering whose you are,
Mhm.
and set the number of what it is that you want to vibrate on, and the people who rock with it will, and the people who don't. Those
Fuck
are not
'em.
the people at the
Fuck
time,
'em.
and it is what it is, right?
Do you understand the metaphoric phrase light as a rock? It's explaining how heavy the young lady is. You know what I'm saying, King?
I am at a point. Here's the thing. I guess it's like I know I'm at a point that people need to be paying me, period, right? But I'm also not at a place. I'm also not, you know, if I had to do like this free session to get more people to be involved, I wouldn't be opposed to that too. But then it's
Yeah.
like, how do you determine? Like right now, and it's funny because I literally want to do like this webinar that's called Thrive Higher, and it is helping people kind of unlock the path to the higher version of them. So my
Okay.
first thought was I want to get people to attend this webinar and then sell my other things, like my group
Yeah.
coaching, all of these
Yeah.
things, right? Group
Absolutely.
coaching, one-on-one, you know, whatever. Maybe I'll throw something else in there. I don't know. But the main thing was getting more clients and getting them to sign up, whether it's group coaching or one-on-one. But
Yeah.
then sometimes I'm like, why can't I just charge for that?
I
you know,
mean, as you
like,
should, as you should, as you
like,
should. I mean, and that's the thing too. I think in this online marketing space, we do train the customer client to for that freebie, which is fine. I think for some people, they need a little bit of a sample. It's okay, I get it. We go
mhm,
to Sam's Club, but at the same time, we're paying for a membership. You know what I mean? So there's some sort of exchange being done. So it seems like a free sample, but it's
right.
not. You think it's a free TV, but now you got to pay for the service that comes with it. You thought it was a free cell phone, but now you got to pay for insurance. So it's these things. But
Right.
I think with what you're wanting, listen, webinars 100% are the way to really drive engagement. And you
Mhm.
definitely have when you have that high end product, and you can just tell them straight out the bat, listen, I'm doing this free webinar today. Yes, I do have a X dollar product service that I provide. That's not really what this webinar is about. It's
Mhm.
really about X topic. And
Mhm.
so if you would like to pursue personal coaching with me, fantastic. This is what the program would look like. This is potentially what the program would cost. Let me know. But let's dive into this webinar where I'm going to give you as much information. Since you came in for the free, I'm going to give you as much information as I possibly can. Hopefully, it's not too much because then you go realize, dang, I need
Mm.
to I
I
thought I was ready,
right,
but
right.
let
I
me
need
go
to
sign up for Mogul Moments
right.
101.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got
yeah.
I
I
gotta
see.
dial it in. I'm not ready for
Mhm.
all. You know what I mean? So I think there's a way to do both. And like I said, I mean I've done that too. But like I said, the when I realized I'm spending 4 to 5 days a week, an hour per day, that's already, you know what I mean? So that, but dividing that time up and then also being in a position, a leadership position to be able to provide people with direct feedback, it was so draining. You know what I mean? I really, because I was violating that principle of frequency. The service that I was putting out there did not match the price. So how do I expand if
Yeah.
I don't have the courage to say, guys, what I'm giving you, one, it's not on the market. Two, this right here, the training that you're going to get on this side, nothing out there could ever deliver you the type of quality that you're going to get in just an hour with me. I could give you an hour, and that's more valuable than you paying $10,000 to sit down with your favorite guru because I'm that confident. I know who I am. So
Mm.
when I learned that, I was like, yo, why am I charging people 99 bucks? I get it. It was a thing to do during that time. And I kind of had, like I was telling you the last time, I kind of had got wrapped up in doing what other people were doing. I thought this is the way to go. I was being swooped up in a position. Really, just my focus is teaching, you know what I mean? And doing that authentically. So, yeah, girl.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I mean, it's what I hear in that is remembering who you are, remembering whose you are,
Mhm.
and set the number of what it is that you want to vibrate on, and the people who rock with it will, and the people who don't. Those are the people at the time, and it is what it is, right? You know,
and not fuck them in a negative way, but
right.
fuck them is that I send you on your way to find whatever it is that aligns with what you really want, because you don't really want. So the person that wants a Camry can't expect to get a Rolls Royce, right? And so if you got a Camry budget, you can't go to Rolls Royce and be like, y'all car is too high, y'all trying to too much.
Right.
Why are you here?
Right. But you know what? To add to that, because I had somebody, I got to read this quote to you. I had somebody say, that, and it.
Oh, I hope what you're about to say is what I think you're about to say. I hope so.
If you are the cheapest, no one expects you to be the best. If you are the best, then you are not the cheapest.
Facts.
And I was like, yeah, I need to go ahead and step that up.
Yeah.
But because even when, you know, and when I first got into getting clients, I just would try stuff out. Like, I'm like, I'm gonna quote this price and I'm gonna half it and just to see how people would respond. And I'm like, if somebody can pay me $1,000 for, 10 sessions, and somebody can pay me $2,000 for 5.
Absolutely.
Somebody can pay me $2,000 for 5, and somebody can pay me $5,000. Like, just trying to get right. Right?
For half.
For half of that. I ain't got there yet, but I'm like, I'm thinking small. And I gotta stop doing that. But I think it's because that accommodation of making it better for them. And then I haven't made that type of money yet. So it's kind of like,
you have, but you already have. You know what I mean? You've already done that, and it's already done. It's just retiring from believing that that's not who you are. You know what I mean? Like, giving up the ghost of saying Nikki is this person that earns this amount, that does this, and has aspirations to have clients here. You are that. Like you said, just remembering who you are. Show them Nikki Eason. And then guess what? They're going to pay. They will pay. They will absolutely pay. On Monday through Sunday, they're going to pay. They might pay twice in a day. So, girl, listen. It's right now just a season, and we share. I mean, of course, financially I have goals and stuff, and I'm like, okay, how do I get to the next level financially? What do I need to do? Who do I need to become? Because there's so much good that I want to do in the world, and I need you to know that as a person that is focused on doing good, the more money that you have, the more good you can do, and we need that.
Yeah,
we need that.
Yeah.
So how dare you undercharge? How dare you undercharge?
I'm with you on that, friend. No, that's why I'm like, but that's what I need. But
listen, though, this is what I want you. This is I'm personal challenge for me to you too. The audacity, whatever is the most audacious number you could put on something that would cause you to stretch, and maybe so just start playing around with that. What's the audacity? Girl, listen, to sit down with me, $25,000 in an hour. What's up?
Tamika, are you serious? Whoa, 25,000 an hour?
Wire transfer, is that going to be easier?
See, the fact that I need to work on my game face. I need to work on my game face.
You was about to transfer. You was like, I gotta transfer. I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Hello.
Urgency.
Hello,
America. Hey, go ahead and authorize that. That's going through. Okay. Yeah. How would you like to satisfy the invoice? Would you like to go ahead and just?
I got a level. I got to step up, friend. Like, okay, just for GP, like $25,000. Is that what is that? Is that an hour in your mind? Is that an hour? Is that like a for however, do you do like a package of sessions? I mean, what's your vibe on just that? Because I feel like I know for a fact that what I'm charging, let me back up. I know for a fact what I'm charging for the information that I'm giving is definitely too low. But I also know I was kind of pricing shit from what I needed, desperation wise, financially. And this time I want to come around from my talent and what it is that this value that I'm giving in this information, right? So I would do either per hour or like a package of sessions, 5 or 10, depending on which way I wanted to do it. So with your 25,000, I mean, is that more of just working with you on a course of time or?
Yeah, so let's say, for instance, we sit down for an hour and we strategize. Let's say you're looking for help with your trading. Let's say you're looking for help with developing yourself as a business owner in the trading space. So within that time, I'm going to do as much discovery and question asking, fact finding to determine where our areas of focus would be. And then we're going to implement a personalized plan. And when I say personalized plan, I mean levels deep. I study you as an individual, and honestly, this number came from a client that paid me before I was even ready to ask for that. And so when she did it so fast, and I was like, well, dang. But I'll say this, because my clients need to understand that there's definitely a return on investment. She definitely went around and she turned around and earned 60,000 in one day from her trading. So these are things that I didn't even think about until she put me in a position to level up my product offering, to really tap into the fact, like you were saying, you work for Verizon. I'm sure during that process you were learning about training and development, like all the different things that you learn. There's so much value in that, and how you can really just pour it all on into whatever it is that client is wanting to become. So they're here wanting to take them to here. And so that process implementation could take 6 months. It could take a year. And I'm here to support you through that, but I can't carry your cross for you. We could sit down and we could catch up. We could check the plan. We could tweak the plan. We could work the plan. You have my support. I'm going to hold you accountable, but I will not do the work for you. And that's what happened when I was charging people the lower amounts, is I was doing all the work. I've already done the work for me. So no, and no one's coming to save me. So I learned that. That was a lesson that I learned. So I can't save anybody, technically. I'm not able to save anybody. They have to allow themselves to do whatever, you know what I mean? If it's deliverance, if it's Christianity, I really can't recruit. You know what I mean? I can only be. And then the choice is yours. So yeah, and that $25,000 it's definitely a deep dive into your mind, because so mind science techniques like neuro-linguistic programming, the law of visualization, all of these higher level manifestation techniques that I've learned just from years and years and years of studying, reading the books that people don't want to read. I want to. Yeah. Oh, that book is $1,000. Let me buy it. Let me see what's in there, because obviously if something is in there,
right,
why does it cost this, right? So but yeah, so that's what I would say is that initial 1 hour is more so a consultation where we really deep dive into what are the issues that you're challenged by. Give me a good picture, because I have an engineering background. I don't know if I told you that, but when I went to school, I wanted to be an engineer. I wanted to be an electrical engineer. Now I switched my major to photography, which to that point, being an artist, I realized then that I was going to have to get comfortable with putting a price on my art.
Gotcha.
So that's where it started.
Yeah.
I was already, you know what I mean? I was already like, okay, yes, I want to make art. Yes, I wanted to touch people, but I got to get paid. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be a struggling artist. Ew, that sounds disgusting.
Right.
So I said all that to say that just with everything that I've learned with my travels, different techniques, yoga movements or stretching body movements, just physicality, like so many things, so many levels deep. It just really depends on where that person is, how I can meet them where they are and take them to the next level. So yeah, which also, guess what? Maybe that means I have 5 clients in a month. Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's okay, because I'm probably going to be, me and Nikki about to go to Ireland for a week. So
Right.
That's fine. You know what I mean? So those are the things that yeah, just a snapshot of what someone could expect with that.
Gotcha. No, I mean, that makes sense. Again, I can relate to that, and just, I know why I do it, because I'm thinking from the place of lack and scarcity or desperation based on just getting enough to get through. But I'm no longer on that. And I know I deserve more, but staying there and being all right with the time or whoever that may not be the one that can afford that, you know, and being all right with the fact that they can't afford it because somebody else can, you know?
When you said staying there, just
Yeah.
to one of the things that I always realized when I was working out, I felt like I got to an area where, okay, I like the results, but then I would fall off. So staying in that, I got more, I got less interested in starting over. You know what I mean? Like when you go strong with working out for months and months and months, and then you have a cheat meal, and then you lay off the working out.
Yeah.
I got tired of starting over or feeling like, man, I almost got there. And so I want to encourage you with that staying there in that frequency, because how hard is it to get back to that frequency? Just stay there. You know what I mean? Like constantly just stay there and do the best that you can. Yeah, I get it. I'm just challenging you personally to say, don't start over. Because in fitness, think about that picture. Sometimes you get to that plateau and you're like, okay, I'm cool. I got a little abs. Let me lay off. But staying there, you won't have to get back there. Just stay there and do your best to stay there. And guess what? The universe is going to support you. It's going to start building up that wall, and you'll be just flying. You know what I mean? You'll just be like, dang, okay, this was like to coast in the frequency of knowing that whatever I have the courage to ask for, because the universe is abundant, because the creator is abundant, because God cannot fail. Yo, this is just a piece. It's so small. It's so small. Start thinking that your ask is small. 25,000, that's small. It's people that want to pay you $100,000 right now. You know what I mean? It's people that want to do that. What service is it that you're providing them so that that exchange can happen, right? And so I always encourage you, friends, just stay there, so we don't have to. This is something that I do too. This is something that I'm doing right now. Is okay, T. You get close and then you kind of fall off. Stay doing the work. Stay disciplined. Stop cheating.